into fitness. And within that, I had a nutrition coach, which made my life really easy because he would tell me what to eat and when to eat it. And what also was really good about this, it was kind of like an accountability partner. So whenever I was struggling on day 2, really, really wanting that Dunkin' Donuts, I could text him. And so there was, throughout this whole thing, there was always times where I would text him and be like, listen, this is the whole list of food I really, really want right now. I know I can't eat it. All this other kind of stuff, like just, complaining, venting to him. And there was one thing he would always send back. Like, he wouldn't tell me why. He wouldn't tell me any big explanation. It was always one sentence. And he would say, bro, because that's what gym dudes do, right? Bro, listen. Just trust the process. And sometimes I think when God puts a call in our heart and he convicts us to do something or moves within us to do something, whether it's serving or reaching out or starting a brand new ministry or starting a church or anything that God can put into our hearts, we start to do it, and then on day 2 we're like, man, I'm not getting the results I thought. Like, I'm praying to you, I'm chasing after you, it's day 3, that donut's looking really good, and man, you're not coming through the way I thought you were going to. And we start to stop the work. But what I believe God is telling us to do is that we've got to trust the process, that it's not something that's going to happen overnight, but this is something that's going to happen for the rest of our lives. Paul says that we run the race, we finish strong, we keep working. We don't run the race to finish 5th or 4th or 3rd place, but we run to try and get that first place, meaning it's hard work. We've got to trust the process. I love these 4 points that Michael gave, because I think it fits so well with this, what I'm saying fits really well with what he was preaching, and what God was moving, and we can trust in his Spirit, right? Because we're trying to stay and go the distance, we trust in the Holy Spirit, and then moves on to, we can trust in his power. It's not up to us anymore. We gave our life over. Why do we keep putting this on us? Like, we're the ones that got to do this. No, we can trust in his power. We can push through and work through in his power. And then it comes down to, we can trust in his provision. God never says that this is going to be easy, but what he does say is, I will provide for you how you need. Millie, if I can be honest, I feel like this is a point where I'm at right now where it's like, God, I need you to step through big, because somewhere between like the 7th hailstorm and the 10th hailstorm, I'm starting to freak out a little bit. God, I need you to provide in a very big way. And then we can trust in his peace. Because through all of this craziness that's going on right now, there's one thing I know for a fact, is that God has given me peace and joy that I cannot explain. Because if I sat down and really started to look at stuff, man, I would be so overcome with stress and worry and freaking out. But God has called us as Cross Creek, and he's probably called a lot of you to do something big, and we've got to continue to push on, continue to work. Trust the process. It may get difficult, it may get harder, it may not go 100% chance it's not going to go exactly how you've planned, but it will go exactly how God has ordained it to be. So God, I pray that when it comes to putting in the work, God, when it comes to striving for the greatness of God, the power in our lives, God, I pray that we can trust the process. God, that we understand it might not go perfect. It might not go exactly how we see it fit. But God, we know that you are providing every step of the way, and that we can trust the process that you've got us in. God, you're molding us, you're breaking us, you're knocking off the hard edges that don't need to be there. You're convicting us, and you're moving us to serve and praise you. God, trust the process. Father, I pray that you are in our process. And I ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen. We got a few quick announcements today. If you'd like to take a seat, I'll try and get through this real quick. I know a lot of you are probably hungry, talking about diet.